football team. Flip-flops and cut off. Well, between that sin and the sun, I'm on fire and born to run. You looked at me and I was done. Just getting started. I was singing to you, you were singing to me. I was so alive, never been more free. Fired up my daddy's lighter, we sang, oh, oh, oh. Stayed there till they forced us out. Took the long way to your house. I can still hear the sound of you saying, don't go, oh. When I think about you, I think about 17. I think about my old dream. I think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like a soundtrack to a July Saturday night. I bumped into you by the man's crowd. You know who I am. Whisper your name, I bet it still be his fault. From back when I was gasoline and this old pasture had burning flame. And we didn't care what your mama think, like your name on my own. Baby, is it spring or is it summer? The guitar sound over here that drum. Yes, sometimes late at night on your radio. Even though you're a million miles away, when you hit home in a USA, you relive those glory days. So long ago. When you think about me, do you think about 17? Do you think about my old dream? Think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like a soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Is hosting lunch on the south end. $5 drop meal. Includes dessert, chips, beans, a drink, or a hot dog meal. Brats are $5. Hot dogs are $4. The concession stands also has pop and candy. Please support the Akron PTSO.
And Chassa.tv. Akron got to the 1-0 record by taking out Grenada 56-40 on the road. Triple-digit temperatures played a role in that contest as Wildcats had a lot of players going down with camp issues. Akron's offense shutting out.
Good afternoon and welcome to today's game between the visiting Fowler Grizzlies and the home Akron Rams. Please rise as American Legion 66 and VFW Post 8064 present our nation's colors, and please remain standing for the presentation of our national anthem.
Continue. We've got the Akron VFW troop posting the colors. Once they get close to the flag, we will step out. Actually, we'll go ahead and step out for our 3-minute break right now here from Akron High School on this Big Time Small Town Media's presentation on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv.
Again, welcome to Akron High School, or Akron School District, to our nice facilities here for the game between the Fowler Grizzlies and the Akron Rams. Starters for the Fowler Grizzlies. Senior, number 1, Dakota Parker. Sophomore, number 7, Blaine Larson. Junior, number 10, Tate Hershey. Senior, number 11, Andrew Brain. Senior, number 13, Jeremy Burke. Sophomore, number 34, Cameron Sabah. Junior, number 44, Larry Hamilton. Senior, number 55, Chance Chambers. And senior, number 12, senior, number 57, Luke Holmquist. The Grizzlies are coached by John Ayers, Jim Goff, Ryan Sally, Mark Van Sickle, Pat Christensen, and Eric McRae.
Welcome back to Akron High School. I'm Terry Sherman, and with you here as we get ready for
And now,
Saturday
for your Akron Fighting Rams. Junior, number 7, Levi Hunter. Senior, number 12, Austin Spears. Sophomore, number 14, Jared Clarkson. Senior, number 21, Alton Britt. Senior, number 22, Casey Crenny. Junior, number 28, Garrett Bosler. Sophomore, number 32, Michael Peterson. Sophomore, number 39, Riley Sanders. Senior, number 56, Reed Christensen. Senior, number 64, Jesse Lewis. And junior, number 70, Holden Rennie. Rams are coached by Brian Christensen, Mike Kinney, Jerome Weirs, and Jared Jefferson.
And then the rest of the team filled out several other guys with double-digit rushing totals. Let's go, Rams! Fourth and 9 yards, but half of his completions went for touchdowns. Defensively, just a large number of players with multiple tackles, led by Sabah, who's 2 tackles and 1 fumble recovery, and Chance Chambers, senior lineman.
Today's officials for our game, we have referee Bob Lloyd, umpire Jason Schmidt, head linesman Ryan Starks, line judge David Reed, and back judge Nathan Gilham.
Jared Clarkson, the sophomore quarterback, 5 out of 6 passing, 120 yards and 1 touchdown. That's very efficient. The big play in his total, a 44-yard screen pass late in the game on 4th down to Levi Hottinger. Not only picked up the first down, punched it all the way in for the touchdown. That gave Akron the 2-touchdown advantage, and that's what they went on to win by. Rushing the ball, Levi Hottinger, 15 carries, 140 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Austin Spear, 9 carries, 124 yards, and 2 scores. He took the first play of the second half, 75 yards for a touchdown.
Akron wins the toss, chooses to defer.
24-0 third quarter. That game was tied, 16 all.
Grizzlies will defend the north goal to start the game, and will be receiving the football.
Defensively, Spear top guy.
Play to win, Blue, play to win.
Yeah, recorded a sack. Casey Crenning, 11 tackles, an interception, and a fumble recovery. Very active defense. Sacks from Reed Christensen, 290-pounder, and a sack for Hottinger. And the big play was the momentum gainer right out the blocks. Third play of the game, Jared Clarkson steps in front of a pass, takes it back 20 yards for a pick six. Got Akron's feet underneath of it. That was a rough trip. The bus broke down on the way. And again, like I said, we were in the bleachers and we were told we had a reading of 110. So you can imagine what it was like on the field. We had started with and it looks like Akron will be kicking off to begin things.
Would also like to mention to you that Big Time Small Town Media is streaming today's game live online at www.coloradopress.tv and also Chessa TV.
Looking down for Fowler, their return safety man. I believe that's number 13, Jeremy Burke. He's the quarterback. And struggling to see the other number. I think it's number 7. Could be Blaine Larson. He's also a quarterback on the roster.
Number 13, Jeremy Burke, and number 1, Dakota Parker, D to receive for the Grizzlies.
Senior running back. You can tell if there was a
Jared Clarkson, kick off for the Rams.
Grizzlies look like they're expecting a short kick as they have 6 of their 8 men within either right on the 50-yard line or within 6 yards. So they're looking to come out and hit Akron in the mouth early. Larson just kind of punches it over the front line.
Get on it!
It's kickoff out to about the 28-yard line.
Will come sliding up and corral
covered by Dakota Parker.
At about the 30-yard line.
Forward progress will put the ball at
offensive starters.
Just shy of the 30-yard line.
He's a senior. Number 7, Blaine Larson, a sophomore. Number 10, Tate Hershey, he's a junior.
First and 10.
Number 11, Andrew Brame, he's
for the
a senior.
Grizzlies.
13, Jeremy Burke's a senior. Number 44, Larry Hamilton, a junior. Number 55, Chance Chambers is a senior. And number 57, Luke Holmquist is a senior. First play of the game. It's an inside give.
Parker, the ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage. No
wrapped up by Garrett Bosler.
And that was Parker. So second and
Short
10.
gain brings up second and a short 10.
Starters for Akron. Levi Hottinger, number 7. Number 12, Austin Spear. Hottinger is a junior. Spear is a senior. Got number 14, Clarkson. He's a sophomore. Alton Brent, 21. He's a senior. We'll get to the rest of the starters here after this play. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a quarterback.
First the ball carrier. Brought down the outfield by number 39, Riley Hammer. Loss of the yard on the play.
Brings up a 3rd and 11.
Bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Grizzlies.
Defensive starters for Akron. 22, Casey Crenning. He's a senior. 28, Garrett Bosler, a junior. Number 39, who just made the play, Riley Samber. He is a 230-pound sophomore. And number 56, Reed Christensen, a 290-pound senior. So 3rd down and 11. Left under center, straight drop.
First back to pass. Looking for number 7, the senior receiver. Ball falls incomplete.
Larson.
Levi Hottinger on the coverage. Incomplete pass will bring up a 4th and 11.
Crowd chance incomplete on the pass. And that brings up the 4th and 11. It is Parker to send it away. Clarkson.
Parker back to front.
Rush. Gets the kick away.
Ball will travel down to about 35-yard line. Picked up by Levi Hottinger. Takes it out to the 41.
The defender touch it dead, and he'll pick up 6 yards on the return.
11 Andrew Brame there to take Hottinger down. Rams will take over. 1st and 10. Rams.
That could have been a huge disaster this play will get their starting lineups. A lot of similar changes on the defense. Just a couple of changes. They are in their single wing in their blue uniforms. It is Spear.
Pass the 50 down to close to the 46-yard line. Brings up a first down, first and 10, Rams.
The 48-yard line, 47.5 of the Grizzlies. First down yardage.
Contact will put him down at about the 47.5-yard line. Still first and 10 for the Rams.
Still waiting to get these lineups to you. That's Clarkson under center. He gives to the first man.
Clarkson with the handoff up the middle.
Not much there. That's probably most likely Samber.
Pottinger's ball carriers. Gain of about 1 on the play.
About a half yard. We'll give him a yard gain. Second and 9.
Andrew Bray, the tackler for the Grizzlies.
Is Levi Hottinger. The 155.
Second and 9 for the Rams.
Austin Spear, Brad Clarkson, Garrett Bosler, Riley Samber, Steve Christensen, Jesse Lewis.
Clarkson hands off the Spear, met in the backfield by Graham. Tackled for a loss.
Good team defense by the Grizzlies. They are pumped up after that long bus ride. That's a loss of 5. Third down and 14. Grizzlies listed.
Ball will be spotted at the Grizzlies 48-yard line, bringing up
the same 8 who started on offense.
10
number
and a long
Cameron Sabah. Again, Sabah
14.
very active last week in the victory over Levita. Third and long for the Rams behind the sticks. It's Clarkson on the half wall.
Clarkson back to pass.
Pressure. And underthrown.
Finds receiver.
Spear comes back for it.
Austin Spear.
Looks like they're going to spot it.
Gain of about 7 on the pass play.
Inside the 46 of the Grizzlies. Brings up a 4th down and 8.
Tate Hershey on the coverage. Good pressure by Chance Chambers for the Grizzlies. Bring up a 4th and about 8 for the Rams.
The Rams do not show punt formation. Does not mean they won't kick it away. They will kick from this short set as Clarkson
Quick kick by
into it. And
Clarkson.
it's a beauty. It's going to go.
Ball's going to come to rest about the 10-yard line. Down by Austin Spear. Grizzlies will take over from the 10-yard line. First and 10, Fowler.
Their second possession from their own 10-yard line. Expected to see defenses taking the starring roles today. Again, Akron's defense gave up 40 points last week to Grenada. Not your typical 8-man offense. And it was more like 6-man with 8 players. They spread it out.
Hand off to Dakota Parker. Steps in the middle by number 21, Alton Brent, number 22, Casey Crenning. Austin Spear also in on the tackle for the Rams.
Crenning led the charge. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Short gain for the Grizzlies.
Shot here for you.
Brings up a 2nd and long 9.
Let's go, Blue!
6 inches on the play. We'll still call it 2nd and 10. Twins coming right for the Grizzlies. Shotgun. This is Burke.
Hand off to Parker.
Larson. Parker.
Initial hit by Levi Hottinger. Help there with Garrett Bosler. Parker takes it out to about the 15-yard line.
Hottinger and Bosler on the stop.
Bring up a 3rd and long 5.
3rd and a long 5 for the Grizzlies.
Defense! 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 Defense!
Big back to Parker. Initial hit by Garrett Bosler. Parker takes it out over the 20-yard line. Should be good enough for a first down.
The 21, I believe. They will move the chains. Initial first down of the contest for the visitors.
Parker takes it out to the 22-yard line. which will bring up a first and 10 Grizzlies.
So a 7-yard gain on the play for Dakota Parker.
Come on, Blue!
For the ball carrier, Cameron Sabah.
Sabah gets the carry. He'll be dropped for almost a 2-yard loss.
Come on, Jay!
Poster Rams there, led by Riley Samber, for a loss of about 2 on the play, brings up a second and 12.
Let's go!
Samber led the swarm of defensive players to the ball. Second and a short 12. Again, Twins to the right.
Burke looking back to pass for number 44.
Flat for number
Ball incomplete. Larry Hamilton, the intended receiver. Jordan Honninger on coverage. Incomplete pass will bring up a third
for the Grizzlies.
and about
And
11
the sticks.
for the Grizzlies.
Come on now, get a stop! Stop it, wait back!
Fowler stayed on the ground on their last third down and converted it. That was a 35. This is a 30 and 12. Full house backfield and shotgun.
Burke back to pass. Touchdown by number 21, Alton Bridge. And number 39, Riley Samber, also credited with the sack.
Defensive line all in the backfield to make the stop. It is a
Loss about 5, brings up a 4th
16.
and 16.
Parker again, the deep man in the formation for the punt. Better snap. Gets this one
Parker
away.
with the quick kick.
Then he gets
Ball
a
rolls out of bounds at about the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line of the Rams.
Stop, defense!
Once again, good field position. Start the drive for Akron. Just past
Come on now.
midfield stripe on their side.
After about a 35-yard punt by Parker, Rams will take over on the 48-yard line. First and 10, Rams.
West to the southeast, the field sets north to south here in Akron. Clarkson on
Clarkson
the
back to pass.
He's looking. Nothing there. He's going to touch by the roll.
Nice block by the Rams. Clarkson takes it out across the
Got to
50.
midfield.
Levi!
Levi Ottinger come back. Got a little bit of a peel-off block. Able to get
Gain of about 2 on the play for Clarkson.
for
Brings up
Clarkson.
second and 8.
He's just across midfield. Second and 8 for the Rams. Snap to the up back. That's Ottinger.
They got Ottinger's ball carrier. Takes it out past the 40. Set by number 11, Andrew Brown. Ball will be spotted about the 39-yard line. First and 10, Rams.
To the 39-yard line of the Grizzlies. We're closing in on 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 5:23. Scoreless contest.
Austin Spear, the ball carrier, met immediately by number 7, Blaine Larson.
Blaine Larson
Also there,
up in the backfield.
Number
It's gonna be a loss
13,
of a
Andrew
yard.
Graham, taken down for a loss of about 1.
Clarkson heading back to the huddle after getting the call from the sideline.
Second and a long 10 for the Rams.
To the blocking back, that's Samber. Look at 3, maybe 4. Wait and
Quick
see.
snap to Riley Samber, takes it out
Ball spotted.
for a gain of about 3 yards.
3.
Check out 2 yards. Bring up a third down for the Rams.
For the Rams. Come from the 37-yard line. Now the flag in the northwest corner of the field almost limp. Just a very gentle breeze here today. Clarkson
back to pass.
He'll just
Quick pass to Levi Hottinger falls incomplete.
out of the hands of Hottinger. Had to leave his feet for it.
Cameron Sabah there on the coverage. Good pressure by the Grizzlies. Brings up a 4th down for the Rams.
The Grizzlies did not buy the little play fake in the backfield, and they got great downfield coverage. Clarkson tried to hit his check down receiver out of the backfield. That's 4th down and 8 now for the Rams. Clarkson fakes
Here's Clarkson, the ball carrier. Nice throw. Takes it out past the 30. Close to first down yardage.
Looking at the far side spot, it's going to come down to a couple links of the chain, one way or the other. And it's close enough.
Official timeout for measurements.
Let's see if we can pull in and do a zoom on this ourselves. Well, no, they're on the far side.
It is good for first down, 1st and 10, Rams.
That may have been your credit card test. So a 4th down conversion on the quarterback option run by Clarkson. It's the first down inside the 30-yard line of the Grizzlies.
Handoff left the knee. Levi Hottinger, nice catch. Takes it out down inside the 15 or close to.
16-yard line by number 34, I believe that's Sabah.
Spotted close to the 16-yard line.
Yes, Cameron Sabah making the tackle.
Enough for a first down, 1st and 10 Rams.
15 yards downfield. Starting to look like the Akron offense we're familiar with in 11-man. Grinding the offense. Chunks of yards at a time. Fakes
Clarkson,
the
ball
same
carrier
time.
outside.
Clarkson
The ball carrier. 16-yard scamper for a touchdown.
16-yard touchdown run. Fake the same play, the inside give to the fullback or the running back coming across the formation. Akron's had success running that play already in the first quarter. Fowler defense had to respect it. They're going for the 2-point conversion.
Austin Spear for the 2-point conversion is no good.
I see number 55 towards the bottom of the pile.
3 minutes, 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Rams lead it 6, Grizzlies 0.
Going through our pregame and our opening lineups, did not get our head coach's mention for Fowler.
Again, would remind you we have concession stands on the south tower over here on the west wing.
Brian Salee, Mark
Down in the picnic area, there is brats and hamburgers on a meal deal, $4 and $5.
Coaches are Mike Key, Jerome Weers, and
Sponsored by the Akron PTSO. Please support them. Get you a brat or hamburger meal or hot dog meal.
These gentlemen give up a lot of their time.
Go, get him now, let's
It'll
go!
be Clarkson handling the kickoff duties. Parker and Burke, the deep safeties for Fowler.
Burke and Parker,
5 yards,
Grizzlies.
50-yard
Clarkson, the
line.
kickoff for the Rams.
Clarkson kicked into space on his first try, and he'll put it right over the line, off the fingertip, over the upman.
Contact initially by number 10, Tate Hershey.
Tate Hershey able
Falls
to
to
dive
cover the
backwards
ball.
onto it.
Ball will be
Covered
spotted
up at
just
about
shy of the 32-yard line.
Actually at the 31, 1st and 10.
Spot puts the ball at the 31-yard line, brings up a 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Parker back to pass.
Back coming out to the near side.
Looks for number 7, Blaine Larson, the
Too wide now.
intended receiver. Ball falls incomplete. Levi Hottinger on the coverage. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Grizzlies.
A little more accuracy on the pass, and it's going to be possibly a 1st down. And Burke will go under center. He's got the I formation behind him. Play action. He's going to roll to his
Burke again back to pass. Again looks for Larson. Intercepted by number 14, Terrence Clarkson.
Osler had good coverage on the intended receiver. He tipped it in the air. And Clarkson comes away with his 2nd interception of the season. This one will give the Rams a 1st down.
Clarkson's interception will bring up a 1st and 10 Rams
Grizzlies, 2:55
at their own 36-yard line.
Akron in the single wing.
Hottinger, the ball carrier, right up the middle.
Comes out of there, gets to the 30.
Initial contact by number 14. Check that 34. Cameron Sabah.
And then Burke finished him.
Jeremy Burke also in on the tackle.
Gain for Hottinger.
Hottinger has a gain of about 6. Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Rams. Sanders, the ball carrier, takes it down close to 1st down yardage. That's there by number 7, Blaine Larson.
They'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, good.
Samber brought down at about the 27-yard line, just short. Brings up a 3rd and 1 for the Rams.
It's a short one for the Rams. About maybe a half yard, actually. Clarkson under center. He'll give to the fullback.
Samber, the ball carrier again. Good push by the Grizzlies into the backfield, led by number 44, Larry Hamilton.
Hamilton there to get
No gain on the play, brings up a 4th and 1 for the Rams.
It's a 4th down and 1. Breeze freshening up down here. Flag starts to ripple. Still a beautiful sun-drenched day. Game time temperature is supposed to be in the upper 70s, low 80s today. And this will stop in the play. I think we've got a timeout by the Rams.
Timeout Rams before the snap.
The play clock was winding down, or Akron staff just didn't think they had the right play call for the defense, but that's their first charge timeout at this half. Let you know any volleyball fans watching home. We've got volleyball coverage also being produced by Big Time Small Town Media today for Colorado Preps TV and Chassa TV. Ben Blecka and Cole Honstead are at NJC for the big NJC Spectacular. The Akron Lady Rams involved in that, along with defending 1A state champions in Otis. Oh, plenty of action on the networks today. Akron out of the timeout with the play call.
Jared Clarkson, the ball carrier, trying to kick it outside. Makes a nice move. Takes it down inside the 20. Down to about the 17-yard line. Fancy footwork and some nice blocking by the Rams brings up a 1st and 10. Rams.
Just enough of a block. Got Clarkson back to the line of scrimmage, and Clarkson spun out of 2 tackles on the near sideline. First down Rams from the 17.
Clarkson hands off to Hunter, met immediately by number 11, Andrew Blum.
He is thumped.
Picks up about 2 on the play, brings up a 2nd and 8 for the Rams.
Had to leave his feet to get over it.
That will do it for the first quarter. Rams lead it 6, Grizzlies 0.
Leading Fowler 6-0 and on the drive here from Akron High School.
Yeah, I made a note to see if we can get that changed to going into second quarter. So
Okay.
see, look at this. You're not going to know. You might know. Maybe it's just me.
Yep.
I'll see.
And we are back in Akron. Terry Sherman from Big Time Small Town Media bringing you this 8-man contest on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. And the second-ranked Akron Rams leading the number 3 Fowler Grizzlies 6-0 after 1 quarter. Akron facing a 2nd and 8 from the 15-yard line of the Grizzlies. This possession gained by the interception.
Start the second quarter with the Rams 15-yard line. 2nd down, 8 to go. Jared Clarkson back with the ball carrier.
On the quarterback screen.
Flag on the play. Jared's still on his feet. He's going to go in for the score, but there is a flag on the play.
Gotta have his pick. A couple of jerseys stretched.
They have holding against the Rams that will negate the touchdown.
They're going. They'll move it back to the 23-yard line. Oh, 2nd and 16. For the Rams.
10 yards from the spot of the foul, put the ball at the 23-yard line.
Penalties, a bit of a bugaboo for the Rams last week. And that's the first big one for them today.
Austin Spear hands off underneath to Levi Hottinger. Levi Hottinger takes it out close to the 20-yard line.
And Levi will
Tate Hursky and Andrew Brain there for the Grizzlies to make the stop.
But still
brings up a 3rd down and about 12 for the Rams.
3rd and 13.
Come on, line, let's go!
Good crowd on hand here from Akron today. Clarkson
ball carrier.
He'll get
takes it down close to the 17-yard line.
It's like a gain of 3. So that brings up a 4th down and 10.
Clarkson's carry will bring up a 4th down, 10 to go.
It's been pretty effective on 4th downs here in the first half. Ottinger will split wide to the left. Clarkson coming in motion from the right, all the way across the formation.
Clarkson in motion, steer back to pass, looking for Clarkson. Clarkson looks deep for Bosler.
A little bit of trickeration from the Rams. Not only the 4th down conversion, but the touchdown. The pass from Spear to Clarkson, a backwards lateral. And Bosler came wide open across the formation.
Come on, get this conversion.
Rams line up for
going for 2.
Clarkson hands off to Spear. Spear looking to kick it to the outside, and it is good.
Cut it inside the pylon.
Good block, T-Boss!
Ottinger and
10-21, let's go in the second quarter. Rams lead at 14, Grizzlies 0.
Spear
Punch
it in. Makes it 14-0.
That's a pancake! That baby!
Cashing in the turnover. Akron winning the field position battle to begin with.
Go, boys! Way to go, 2-8. Great block! Great block, good job!
Grizzlies have had a bit of success moving the ball here in the first half. See if they can put together a sustained drive to answer the Akron touchdown. 10:21 to go in the half.
Hit somebody! 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 Hit somebody!
Again with the pooch. Right at Sabah.
Short kick fielded by number 30.
39, I believe.
34, check. Cameron Sabah.
Well spotted at the 39 for a first down for the Grizzlies.
Ball will be spotted at 39-yard line. Brings up the 1st and 10 Grizzlies.
1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Burke under center.
Burke back to pass. Across the field for number 44. Clarkson with the coverage. The 44 goes over the top. Larry Hamilton. Pass is complete and enough for a 1st down. About a 12-yard gain on the play.
Clarkson brought it in for the 1st down. 13-yard gain on the play.
The pass from Burke to Hamilton brings up a 1st and 10 for Grizzlies. Burke hands off to Parker. Parker's met immediately by Levi Hottinger. Gain of about 1 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 9.
Chopped down after a 1-yard gain. I believe that was Fowler in on the tackle. Hottinger was in on that too. 2nd and 9. First time the Grizzlies have crossed the center field stripe here.
First get back pass, number 7. Blaine Larson. While the ball falls incomplete, Garrett Bosler with the coverage. Brings up a 3rd and 9 for the Grizzlies.
To go for the Grizzlies. 9.5 minutes to go in the half.
That's a hurl. Your hair looks so red.
Defense!
Burke pitches off to Parker. Parker cuts room on the outside, cuts back inside. Hottinger finally there to make the tackle down at the 35-yard line. Ball will be spotted closer to the 34. Parker rumbles ahead for enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 Grizzlies.
Tight end in Hamilton and his quarterback Burke was enough to outnumber the Akron defense.
Defense!
10-yard gain for Parker. On a long count, takes the first, comes back
Burke with the
in,
handoff. Number 34, Cameron Sabah.
Ball handling by the senior quarterback for the Grizzlies. Jeremy Burke
Tripped
put
up
the
by
ball
Garrett
in the belly
Bosler.
of the fullback, pulled it out.
Jim and Hottinger in the mix.
The belly of the second back.
Not before
Who went the opposite
Cameron
direction.
Sabah picks up another 1st down. 1st and 10 Grizzlies.
Sabah took it down to the 23-yard line of the Rams.
And up again, back to Cameron Sabah. Back to backfield. Ryder Sandberg, Austin Spear, Casey Crenning, all there to make the tackle. Michael Peterson also in on the play.
In on the tackle. There were 4
Loss of about
Rams
2.
defenders in the
2nd and
backfield,
12 for the Grizzlies.
knocking Sabah back for a 2-yard loss.
Come on, defense!
Parker will split wide to the right.
Parker wide for the Grizzlies.
Larson, the lone man in the backfield behind.
Larson in the backfield. Flag on the play. Burke with the ball takes it down close to the 15-yard line.
Got it down to about the 17, but I think this is coming back.
There is a flag in the backfield.
Flag laying there at about the 26-yard line.
Holding on the
A
Grizzlies.
holding penalty against the Grizzlies. They'll go 10 from the flag, so that's going to be an 11-yard penalty. Back to the 36-yard line.
Come on now, make it work. Go.
And up a 2nd down and
Hold against the Grizzlies. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Puts the ball at the 36-yard line, bringing up a 2nd and 24 for the Grizzlies. And Parker, led by number 22, Casey Crane, the tackler.
Parker. Burke carried out his fake, and Samber planted him in the backfield. Looked a little bit shocked when he got up. Parker didn't have the ball, or Burke didn't have the ball. Referee right on the play, make sure there was no malice involved on the play.
Big play, let's go!
3rd down and...
Let's go! Hit somebody!
Ball spotted close to the 31. Grizzlies bring up the 3rd down.
Hit somebody! Hit somebody! Hit somebody! Hit somebody!
First man pass. Another flag on the play. First touchdown running. Brought down finally by Hottinger and Credit.
By Hottinger. The flag is laying there at the 36-yard line. Thrown by the umpire, generally holding. Rams with an interesting decision here. Take the penalty and make it 3rd and almost 30. Decline it and 4th down and still about 15. With the acting captain.
We had a hold on the Grizzlies. Rams shoot defer.
Penalty. We want 4th down. So it'll be 4th down and 16.
3 yards on the carry brings us a 4th down for the Grizzlies.
Defense! Defense! Defense!
First back to pass again. For Tate Hershey, the receiver. Hershey is ruled down by contact. Short of the 1st down. Ball will be placed at the 18-yard line. Rams will take over. 1st and 10, Rams.
We needed 5 or 6 more. Akron takes over on downs on their own 18-yard line. We've got 6:46 to play in the half. Rams out in front, 14-0.
Clark's in the ball carrier.
Marks on the keep. And he's got the corner. He'll step out of bounds just past the
28-yard line, just down to the 29.
We'll gain 11
Close to
yards.
1st down yardage.
And move the chains.
1st down.
Clarkson does have enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10, Rams.
Down.
Martin hands off to Hottinger. Hottinger's hit initially in the backfield. Keeps running. Takes it out and is finally taken down by Cameron Sabah for the Grizzlies. Hottinger picks up about 5 on the play.
And cleaned up.
2nd and 5 for the Rams.
5-yard gain for Hottinger. 2nd and 5 for the Rams. We near 6 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter.
Back pass looking deep for Garrett Hosmer. Cameron Sabah on the coverage, credited the tackle.
Everybody's moving down except for the referee.
Down to about the 33-yard line. Is a flag down.
Also had it down to the 33 of the Grizzlies. Instead, that flag is laying at the 29 of the Rams. Would have been a 33-yard gain. Instead, it's going to bring up a second down and it's like 15 when they step it back from this flag. So second big play wiped out by a Rams penalty.
Holding at the line of scrimmage by the Rams will back them up 10 yards. Negating the completion. Bringing up a second and about 20.
We'll call it second and 20. Earlier in this quarter, a holding penalty wiped out a touchdown run. Akron went ahead and scored on that drive. And this wipes out a 33-yard pass play. Spear out to the left. And that play's blown dead.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Delay a game. Rams shooting themselves in the foot right now. Just a few moments ago,
Delay a game. Back the Rams up by 4 yards.
Second and 5. Their own 34. Now they're facing
Second and 25.
On their own 14.
14-yard line. Clarkson back to pass.
Goes back to no one in particular. Miscommunication between he and
There's a flag on the play.
the officials going to call him for intentional grounding. He thought Spear was running a hitch. Spear ran a little bit deeper. Only man out in the pattern, and that's going to move it back inside the 5.
Intentional grounding on the Rams.
Bring up the loss of down, so it will be third down.
5 yard. At the spot of the foul, so the ball will be spotted at the 2-yard line. Also a loss of down.
About half the distance on that still and moved it to the 2. So third down and
third and 37 for the Rams.
Attacking on a quick kick here. And Clarkson trying to get it out of there.
Nice kick by Jared Clarkson. Going to roll down and come to the rest up to 28-yard line. Grizzlies will take over.
Come on, defense, let's go!
A 48 plus 22.
Let's go, defense! Defense! Push him back!
On the quick kick. One of the staples of this Akron system. They do not have to drop into punt formation to kick it out of there. One step and code 11. So the Grizzlies take over. First and 10 from their own 28. Just under 5 minutes to go in the half.
First hands off to number 1. In the backfield by Riley Campbell, finished off by number 12, Austin Spear. There is a flag on the play.
Forward progress. They're giving
Up, Spear! Riley!
the hold is at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 6 on the play as it stands. Holding on the Grizzlies is declined, brings up a second and 16 for Fowler.
Decline the penalty, bring up the second down and 16.
Push it back! Push it back! Way back! 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 Push it back! Push it back! Way back!
Trying to pick up the offense that
Looking for number 10. Kate Hershey, ball falls incomplete. Garrett Bonsler and Levi Hunter on the coverage.
That was in!
10-yard gain instead.
Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd and 16 for Fowler.
Good pressure.
No, you're good.
That's a 185-pound senior. Later this season, talking with Coach Christensen, he was
Go, get
excited.
some pressure!
Amazing how strong. Played a lot of football.
Bobble snap. First recovered. By number 21, Alton Brent.
Shotgun.
Also number 56, Reed Christensen, credited with the tackle.
Back for a 3-yard loss. Be 4th down and 19. Both offenses
Brings up a 4th down.
in reverse right now. Only neutral would be positive. Punted out of there.
Parker with the pick. Clarkson picks up the Cameron Sabah with the tackle for the Grizzlies. Down at about the 27-yard line.
Head was completely in front. Easy.
Illegal block in the back on the Rams on the return.
This will bring it back into Akron
Good
territory.
block, boss. Way to get your head in front.
Discussing where they're going to step this off from. It'll go for the 43-yard line of the Rams. That's where they'll take over 1st and 10. 3 minutes, 48 seconds to go here.
Let's go. Take it down.
Instead of taking over on the Rams 28, the penalty will put them back at the Grizzly 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Rams.
Rams can get their offense back in gear. Penalties hurt them so far.
Direct snap to Levi Hollinger with room to run. Harper there to meet with him and pushes him out of bounds to about the 26-yard line.
26-yard line of them. Everybody in the Rams backfield acting like the snap was bad. It caught everybody off guard. One man paying attention for the Grizzlies. And he backs him down.
About a 32-yard pickup for Levi Hollinger. Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Rams.
A 31-yard gain. And Akron digging into its bag of tricks.
Clarkson back to pass.
Roll to the near side.
Looking for Austin Spears. In and out of his man. And a flag on the play in the backfield.
Blocking the passer penalty behind the play.
Cameron Sabah.
Sabah had
Coverage for the Grizzlies.
Spear had a good chance to make the catch. In and out of his
Roughing the
hands.
passer on the Grizzlies.
Officials discussing. Buckley called a roughing the passer. Oh, it's a chop against the defense. Wonder if it was that he came in below the knees of the quarterback. There was only wasn't a lot going on in the backfield, I didn't think.
15-yard penalty against the Grizzlies for roughing the passer.
13-yard line.
Brings up a 1st and 10 Rams at the 13-yard line.
That's nothing new.
Hollinger the ball carrier. Up the middle.
Had to take a sidestep late. Spin his way into the end zone. 13-yard touchdown. Levi Hottinger. It's a 20-0 Rams. Again, Akron lining up for two.
Austin Spear, ball carrier, looking for room on the outside, cuts it back in, and is good for the 2-point conversion.
He was stood up at the 1-yard line.
3:31 left to go in the quarter. Rams lead it, 22, Grizzlies, 0.
3.5 minutes to go. Hottinger will be coming off the field for the Rams. Akron possession, kick started by the 31-yard run from Hottinger, aided by the penalty. And then Hottinger powering his way in for the score.
Keep it rolling, Blue!
Grizzlies have an explosive offense. Get something going here in the final 3.5 minutes of this second quarter. Try to regain some momentum.
Carson takes Parker back deep, fields it at about the 16-yard line. Brought down by 21 off the bridge, number 10, Austin Couch, in on the tackle. Parker returns it out to about the 24, just short of the 25.
First and 10. Grizzlies on their own 25. Tyler Hottinger.
Ball will be spotted right at the 25-yard line, bringing up a first and 10 for the Grizzlies.
So Grizzlies first and 10 from their own 25. 3:25 to play, second quarter.
Bird comes up to Sabah. Cameron Sabah takes to the head for a gain. Tackled by Garrett Bosler. Reed Christensen also there. Austin Spear also in on the tackle. Gain of about 4. Brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Grizzlies.
4.
Off to Sabah again, met by Garrett Bosler, finished off by Levi Hottinger.
They'll get it out to the 30.
Sabah takes it out past the 30-yard line down to about the 32.
3. Ball brought down
Got defense!
Bosler, this time Levi Hottinger.
Brings up a 3rd and about 3.
Hold the Blue! Hold it! Hold the Blue! Hold it! Hold the Blue! Hold it! Hold the Blue! Hold it!
Don't want to have to get it right back to the Rams. They're starting to show signs of gaining some steam.
Bird hands off again to Cameron Sabah. This time he takes it out past the 35.
Pops it up.
Ball is knocked loose.
And Akron comes away with the fumble. Runner had reached the first down.
Fumble was recovered by the Rams. Rams will take over at the 37-yard line. First and 10, Akron.
37-yard line. It's a minute 51 left here in the half. Grizzlies defense facing a crucial possession here. Snap to the back. That's
by Hottinger.
Hottinger.
Hottinger still on his feet. Finally got down by Burke. Helped by Sabah. Burke shaken up on the play.
And Jeremy Burke slowed up.
Good blocking, Blue. Way to run, Levi.
He's able to get off the field under his own
And Burke is able to leave the field on his own power. Officials timeout.
Went too tight on that. Officials taking this time for the players to get some water. Ball is spotted just inside the 20-yard line of the Grizzlies. 17-yard gain for Hottinger. Officials, I believe we have a full timeout taken, yes. Fowler being admitted.
Timeout called by the Grizzlies. 1:51 left to go in the second quarter.
Charge the Grizzlies with the timeout.
It would remind you that PTSO has both brats and hot dogs for a meal deal. They also have the concession stands with pop, water, candy, Gatorade. Please support the Akron PTSO.
Burke was wanting to come right back in. Pulled back to the sideline by the Fowler coaching staff. When we come out of this timeout, it'll be 3rd and 10 Rams on the Fowler 20-yard line. And Burke is coming back in by taking the timeout. He's eligible to return. Now the officials are escorting him out. Oh, I'm completely lost here. We'll see what happens here when we get back live. Watching 151.
Parks in the ball carrier, hands off to Hottinger. Hottinger out to the outside. Tripped up by number 11, Andrew Brame.
Brame
picks up about 5 on the carry, brings up a 2nd and 5 for the Rams.
So 2nd and 5. Clock nearing minute 10. Akron in no hurry.
Clarkson back to pass, looking for Bosler in the end zone. Taken down by number 13. Jeremy Burke is about the 1-yard line.
Just outside the 1. 1st and goal Rams from the 1.
The 1st and goal just short of the 2-yard line. Levi Hottinger in the middle. He's in for a score. Is good. Touchdown Rams.
For the touchdown. 40 seconds left in the second quarter.
Rams line up, two-point conversion.
Billy Clarkson.
Clarkson, the ball carrier.
Looking for a seam, finds one. And
he is in, and it is good.
2 points. Makes it 30-0 Rams.
40 seconds left to go in the half. Rams lead it 30. Grizzlies 0.
Grizzlies with 2 timeouts. How aggressive they are here in the final few seconds probably depend on what kind of a return, what kind of field position they get here. Clarkson, who's had pretty good success directionally kicking, trying to keep it away from the explosive Dakota Parker, who's back as the single safety. Burke has the up man standing at the 30. Parker back at about his own 13.
Carson's back to kick.
High.
Freaks it out the 40-yard line.
Go out of bounds. It was touched by
They're to cover the ball, but it bounced out of bounds.
What's the problem? You have your flag.
They gave me a procedure. Thank you, Coach.
There is no flag on the play. The ball hits number 10 before it bounced out of bounds. Grizzlies will take over on about the 38-yard line.
If it had been touched, and after a quick
1st and 10 for Fowler.
They pick up the flag at their own 38-yard line. Still 40 seconds to go, 2 timeouts.
Keep in front of you now, nothing behind you. Let's go.
Rams defense sure on every tackle.
It's Parker.
Has it on the toss, and the play's
Parker takes it out over the 40. Tackled by Austin Spear. Gain of 2 on the play.
40 by Spear. Pushed out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds, stops the clock.
2-yard gain will make it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for the Grizzlies. Parsons ball carried again with room to run. Parsons pushes him out of bounds. The 35-yard line, there's a flag as well.
He acted. He
25 on the pickup for Parker.
That's a bad call.
And back 15 onto it.
Can't call that. That's terrible.
That play was
Personal foul.
nothing.
Hit out of bounds on the Rams.
He acted. You can't call
Get
that.
down to the 20-yard line and
15-yard penalty.
26 seconds to go in the half.
From the spot of the foul. Takes the Grizzlies down to the 19-yard line.
19-yard line.
1st and 10. Fowler, 26 seconds left on the game clock.
And they still have both timeouts. 2 timeouts, rather.
Defense! 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 Defense!
Down by Burke.
Defense!
First down off to Parker. Parker wrapped up by Casey Crenny. Also there, Reed Christensen.
Stopped him at the 16.
Casey,
We've got a timeout by the Grizzlies.
Alton Brent also in on the play.
Good job, boy.
Timeout, Fowler.
second half. This is a huge drive for the Grizzlies. Try to get some momentum.
That might have made that decision.
You're not a kid. You're his mom was standing up there.
Got my mom.
Come on, big high. Parker brings up a second and 7 for the 16-yard line for the Grizzlies.
Parker behind him.
First hands off, takes hand off, looking for a pass. Has number 20, here comes Tate Hershey in and out of his hand. Levi Honninger, the ram in coverage. Incomplete pass will bring up a third down for the Grizzlies.
That pass was!
Third and 7 for the Grizzlies. 15 seconds to play here in the first half.
Come on, right here, defense!
Parker flanked out right. Larson in the back.
First and backfield. Looking wide open is number 10, Tate Hershey.
Hershey able to bring in the pass from Burke.
Pass from Burke
16-yard touchdown pass.
to Hershey is good. Touchdown, Grizzlies.
Second time the Grizzlies have run that play in this second quarter. First time Burke elected to keep it, and that one was wiped out on penalty. No flag on this one. Perfect pass. Akron defense having to respect the fake to Parker. Parker split out
The Grizzlies line up for 2-point conversion.
to the right.
Burke looking to pass.
On the roll.
Again, looking for Tate Hershey. Ball falls incomplete.
This time
Austin Spear on the coverage. 9 seconds left to go in the half. Rams lead at 30.
Spear had the
Grizzlies 6.
We'll stay at 30-6. Akron in front of the Grizzlies. Fowler able to establish Parker early in that drive and then use him as a decoy late. And the Rams off balance on defense. Akron expecting short kickoff here. Parker's got it teed up and counting off his steps.
Austin Spear and Levi Honninger deep for the Rams.
Pottinger and Spear, the deep men for the Rams.
Go to Parker to kick off for the Grizzlies.
13-yard line. And a low punch kick deflected by Couch.
Spear fields
Picks
at
it up
about
at
the
the
23-yard line.
25.
Has some room to run. Go to Parker, forces him out of bounds at about the 42, maybe the 41-yard line. Rams will take over. 3 seconds left to go on
Take
that
over
game
at the
clock.
41-yard line. 3 seconds to go. Clarkson just
takes
taking
a knee to run out the clock, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Rams lead at 30, Grizzlies 6.
Locker rooms here. the Akron Rams in front of the visiting Fowler Grizzlies, 30-6. Step out for a few minutes, come back and review that first half here. Big Time Small Town Media's production of Pregame football for ColoradoFlex.tv and Shasta.tv.
She went 2 years at NGC and then she transferred. That's stupid. I picked all morning classes. Not a morning class. Which I guess my weight training they had it at 7:30 or 8:30, so I guess I'll be late.
Yeah.
Besides my English, I love it. But, like, just the teachers are all really good. Most of them are really good. Yeah. Not all the best. No, I get out at 11:20. I just have 2 classes. I go from 8:30 to 8 on Monday. My chemistry lab is 3 hours. My biology is 2.5 hours. I landed on that day working the same day. But at least my Tuesdays and Thursdays are basically they have a chemistry test period for an hour and a half on Thursday. On Tuesday, I have freshman 7 on Wednesday. Monday's just my theology teacher. He was on Jeopardy. He's really good with that.
He's awesome.
He's just high energy. They beat Ball State, which I'm guessing is Baltimore. It's not public knowledge. It's spelled with B. I didn't know it was like, where is it? But they just like, they beat Ball State last night. They played Tulsa this morning. They beat Tulsa. Now they play UNC tonight.
We are back in Akron, Colorado. Akron High School.
Met all the girls.
We're at the half.
I ate dinner with Doug McDermott.
Where the Akron Rams are out in front of the Fowler Grizzlies, 30-6. For the last drive of the half, pretty much controlled by Akron. There were a few times that they spun their tires, did it to themselves. Big 33-yard pass play in that second quarter. It would have gotten down to the 37. Inside the 35 of the Grizzlies. Instead, a holding penalty at the line of scrimmage moved it back. That was followed by a delay of game and an intentional grounding. Before you knew it, Akron was facing third down and halfway to forever from their own 2-yard line, but a 70-yard punt on a quick kick by Derek Clarkson got him out of trouble.
All right, let's go do something.
Kind of what they needed for the momentum. They stopped the Grizzlies, turnover, punched in, and it was, like I say, mostly Akron in that half. We started to see the explosiveness of Dakota Parker out of the Fowler backfield. Late during the final minute of the half, he ripped off a 25-yard run and added another 15 at the end of it after he was thrown out of bounds. And there, Fowler used him as a decoy, bringing him in motion across the formation, making the handoff on the reverse, got the Akron defense flowing away from the intended direction. Jeremy Burke able to connect one of the few times today. His passes have been just off the mark. That number just off the fingertip, just out of the reach of his receivers. His pressure has led to some of that. That touchdown pass covered 16 yards to Grizzlies memorized yet, but yes, number 10, Tate Hershey, junior tight end. And a very similar play for the two-point conversion almost worked again. But that's been one of the few positive moments here for the Grizzlies. Really fired up after that long bus ride up here. And now we're going to have to come back out of those halftime set and see if they can't regain some of that fire. Get a stop here on this first possession as Akron will receive to begin things in the third quarter. Get a stop, see if the offense can keep building on that momentum they got late in the first half. Try to make a ball game out of this. Again, only 24 points. That's 3 touchdowns and conversions. And we've seen explosiveness out of these Grizzlies. Just reference last week, 26 points in the second quarter, 13 in the fourth. They can string some scores together here. They're going to have to start it on defense. As I look back at the first half and a little bit of a preview of the second half, we'll step out again for a couple minutes here. We'll get ready for the second half from Radio Production for Colorado Cubs.
Update on the Akron Lady Rams volleyball. Beat Resurrection, Christian, and also Bricksdale in 5 games on both accounts. So the girls are 2-0 so far today out of 4 games.
Welcome back to Akron High School. Terry Sherman along with you on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Mentioned this is a 2 versus 3 matchup in the 8-man classification. Take a look at the other contests this weekend featuring top 10 teams in the class. Last night,
PCSO still has brats and hot dogs available.
They took out
The South
6A
Picnic area.
28-17. Also last night, number 4 Honey, they were the runners-up last year. They defeated Springfield 28-6. 5th-ranked Albert is facing West Grand today. As of 7th-ranked Norwood, they're facing Sedgwick County at Battle Mountain High School. Another game today has 8th-ranked Paxton and number 9 Grenada. And last night, Dove Creek pulled off an upset, beating 10th-ranked Sargent 22-14. It was not a good night for number 1 teams across the state, as several of them fell in defeat in 5A. Number 1 Columbine fell to Fort Carson 35-21. The top 3 teams in 5A went down yesterday. Second-ranked Nolan fell to De La Salle, National Power out of California, 30-13. Third-ranked Grandview defeated by Chaparral, 35-14. Again, not a good night for the top 3 team in Class 5A. Top team in 4A, Monarch, was knocked off by 6th-ranked Wheat Ridge, 12-7. Number 1 team in 3A, Rifle, avoided the upset bug, shutting out Mountain County 45-0. Number 2, Frederick, went down against Pueblo East 15-13. And in 2A, top-ranked Florence, pounded by 2nd-ranked Denver 42-6. One of the big games in the area last night had number 4 Rush in 2A knocking out number 10 Fort Morgan in 3A 31-19. It's a big battle in Logan County bragging rights. And the Beef Diggers claiming this year. Buena Vista, the number 1 team in 1A, held out 12-time Foxbus 18-15. And look at the number 1 team in Fleming, 6-man Fleming, easily handled Pawnee 68-18. That's a bit of a look around the state, some of the top programs. We'll step out and get ourselves ready for the second half of action here on Akron High School.
it's very touchy.
No, you won't.
Akron, Colorado, Akron High School. Teams getting their final second halftime stretches in. Now, if you want to get your scores anywhere, any high school sporting events in Colorado, get them the same place I do, coloradopreps.com.
Go, right off the bat, Blue, right off the bat!
Does a good job of getting the whole state, not just for 4A, 5A schools, but from the big boys down to the six-man schools. That's volleyball, that's softball, wrestling, basketball, in the winter, and baseball in the spring. So check out coloradopreps.com. Follow your favorite team. And Akron will receive the second half kickoff. Let's see which end they will work from. It looks like they will receive at the north goal, possibly. I just want to take an opportunity to let you know we appreciate you tuning in and joining us for our productions of high school sports for coloradopreps.tv and chassa.tv. With Big Time Small Town Media, we focus primarily on Northeast Colorado. And we will be involved in your state tournament productions. We thank all of our fantastic sponsors who help enable us to bring the
Rams
contest to
the third in the first half, so they will be receiving
the
to start the second half.
You can contact me, Kerry Sherman, at
Dakota Parker will kick off for the Fowler Grizzlies. Jared Clarkson and Levi Hottinger are deep for the Rams.
Be more than happy to work
Watch
with
the
you on
outside!
finding a good
Make sure you get to the
advertising
deep!
package for you. Fowler set to kick off. They will kick from right to left. That will from north or south to north. It's Parker with a low line drive.
Carson fields it at about the 22-yard line with room to run. Kickers Dakota Parker brings him down at about the 32-yard line for the Rams.
About the 32. We'll call it the 33-yard line. That's where Akron will go to work first and 10 to begin things here in the third quarter.
About a 45-yard return for Jared Clarkson brings up a 1st and 10. Rams.
45 yards on the return by Clarkson. And with excellent field position to get things going here. Grizzlies defense early in this half. Backs against the wall.
Clarkson, the ball carrier.
Clarkson.
Met in the backfield by number 34, Cameron Sabah.
He's going to
Wayne Larson.
Clarkson down.
Also there on the tackle.
2.
Loss of about 2 on the play.
So second and a dozen.
2nd and 12 for the Rams.
Shook up. He's coming out. And Mike Peterson coming in. Grizzlies had that play well diagnosed, and there were 4 defenders who had that play strung out. Sabah didn't get the tackle. Any one of his teammates could have. And some confusion on the Akron side without their quarterback in there. They'll have to take the time.
Timeout, Rams.
Not even a minute into this 3rd quarter. Rams have to take a timeout. Clarkson down in front of us, getting his legs stretched out. Looks like they have tightness in his thighs or hamstrings. After a little bit of jogging, he'll try to get himself ready to get back in there. So we come back live, and the Rams have a 2nd and 12 from the 35-yard line of the Grizzlies.
Spear, the ball carrier, hands off to Levi Hottinger.
Put it in the belly.
Hottinger takes the ball down to about the 32-yard line.
And Hottinger is thumped down at the 32 after a gain of 3.
Brings up a 3rd and 9 for the Rams.
Fowler defense stayed disciplined and held Hottinger to just a 3-yard gain. Clarkson back into the huddle for the Rams. Spear will flank out to the left.
Clarkson with the ball
to his left.
Looking to pass, looking for Austin Spear. Spear with the completion down at the 20-yard line.
Spear with the completion.
Jeremy Burke there with the coverage and tackle for the Fowler, but not before the toss from Clarkson. Catch from Spear is good. 1st and 10, Rams.
Nice pass rolling to his left. Able to square his shoulders and get some zip on it. So the 1st down will come from the Fowler 20.
Inside the 10-yard line down to about the 6. Jeremy Burke there for the Grizzlies.
That'll bring up 1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
Bring up 1st and goal for the Rams from the 6-yard line.
And the big 230-pounder doesn't get a lot of carries, but usually makes the most out of what work he does see.
Clarkson hands off to Hottinger. Hottinger looking towards the goal line, just shy.
2, down to the 1, I believe.
Dakota Parker in on the tackle.
And Hottinger is going to be a little slow getting up. Gets a helping hand from Samber. 2nd and goal now from...
Gain of about 5. Brings up 2nd and goal from about the 1 yard line for the Rams.
The 1 yard line, second and goal.
Pottinger, the ball carrier again, dives over the line and is in for a touchdown on the Rams.
Once again, drive of this third quarter. A 33-yard drive. They took over 3 minutes off the clock. We're at 8:42 to go. And now the try for two.
No, I don't believe that, Edgar. I don't believe a word of it. You're probably trying to stuff real cannonballs.
Clarkson with the ball for the 2-point conversion, has room and is in. Good.
Carrying out his face. He threw two defenders to him. Conversion pushes it to a 38-6 advantage for the Rams.
8:42 to go in the third quarter. Rams 38, Grizzlies 6.
Way to go, Blue! Keep it going! Keep it going! Let's go! Go, Blue!
Challenge now on the Fowler offense to answer. Try to maintain the rhythm they had at the end of the first half. See if they can offer up a counter punch.
Where's Rick? Pointer! About 4 o'clock. Yes! Some rusty nails.
Clarkson with it.
Parker deep for the Grizzlies. Clarkson
The
to
deep
kick
man
off.
for the Grizzlies. High
Short little kick fielded by number 10, Tate Hershey.
Hershey.
He'll down it at the 35-yard line. Grizzlies will take over. First and 10, Fowler.
That's where the Grizzlies will scrimmage from here on first down.
Go defense!
Their first possession of the half. Getting late in the half, we saw Dakota Parker effective both as the primary ball carrier and as a decoy. See how the Grizzlies choose to operate here in the third quarter.
Burke hands off to Dakota Parker.
Forward for close to 5.
Met by number 56, Reed Christensen. Number 21, Alton Brent. Levi Pottinger and Austin Spear also there for the Rams. Gain of about 4 on the play for Parker. Brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Grizzlies.
And the big battering ram, Cameron Sabah, checks in. And Sabah really not that big, but he just seems to be a real powerful runner. Just the deep man, he'll get it on the counter. And loses
the ball carrier slips and tripped up.
Tried to make his cut.
No gain on the play.
Gain. And Parker coming back in place of Sabah.
Bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Grizzlies.
Go defense!
Parker in the field behind Burke. Starting up the signals. They'll go toss far side for
back to Parker. Parker with the room to run.
One man to beat, and he's
Parker trips him out.
That's Clarkson.
Come on, Riley!
Parker a touchdown saving.
Pottinger there to help finish, but not before Parker takes it out to the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
First and 10, Grizzlies.
Well,
Fowler's had great success running that toss sweep, getting the quarterback out in front as an extra lead blocker. I believe that's Sabah as the lone back. And again, he'll get it
Sabah
on
the ball
counter.
carrier on the right side. Riley Sandberg, Austin Spears, Reed Christensen, Garrett Boswood, and Levi Hottinger all there for the Rams to make the tackle.
Primary stop.
Sabah picks up a little over, about 3 yards on the play. Brings up a second and 7.
Grizzlies. Parker still on the sideline, but expect him to come in probably on the next play. He's a little shook up after that low tackle by
Burke hands off again to Sabah.
Clarkson. It's Sabah on the counter coming near side. He'll get it
Forced out of
outside
bounds at about the 30-yard line by Levi Hottinger.
First down yardage.
Sabah has enough for a first down. First and 10, Grizzlies at the 30.
Grizzlies starting to get their blocking schemes down, and their rushing attack starting to rip off some good chunks of yardage. Sabah still will be in as the primary ball carrier. Bosler, late man onto the field for the Rams defense. High formation. And it'll be play out.
Bird keeps the ball, fakes hand off the Sabah, looking deep in the end zone for number 10. Broken up by Jared Clarkson. Levi Hottinger also there on the coverage. Tate Hershey, the intended receiver, brings up second and 10 for the Grizzlies.
One of the few times that Burke has had time to throw the ball today. Clarkson checked out of the lineup for helping break up that pass, and Braden Sampson comes in as the safety.
Burke with the quarterback keep.
Zone read for Burke.
Hottinger with missed tackle. Reed Christensen coming back and making the tackle at about the 20-yard line.
Will be real close to first down.
Forward progress down to about the 18.
Gain of 12 will move.
Enough for a first down. First and 10, Grizzlies.
Suck it up here, boys!
Seen that zone read a couple of times now for the Grizzlies.
Let's go, Blue! Hit somebody!
Quarterback position.
Hit somebody! Hit somebody! Hit somebody! Hit somebody! Hit somebody! Hit somebody!
Ron Hamilton will come to the
Hit
left
somebody!
side.
Burke pass is caught.
Completion down the middle of the field.
Braden Sampson there with the tackle. But not before the connection for Burke to Hershey. Brings up another first down. First and goal. Grizzlies.
From the 2. Either see Sabah or certainly Burke.
Quarterback keep by Burke is in for a touchdown. Grizzlies.
Touchdown. 5:09 to go in the third quarter. Grizzlies offense, second consecutive drive, getting in a touchdown. Cut it to 38-12. Now for the point after try.
Grizzlies line up for a 2-point conversion.
First touchdown.
Takes to Sabah, looking for Larson. And he is in and good.
That's Blaine Larson.
5 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Rams 38,
the
Grizzlies 14.
far side flat. Called in the pass for the 2-point conversion.
Yes, I was there, and they kind of came back. They did good, but then they went 2 games. Wow.
So the Grizzlies answer the Akron offensive punch. Still trail by 24. Whole lot of football still to be played here this afternoon.
Come on,
See if the
Blue!
Grizzlies can get a defensive stop. Take advantage of the momentum their offense has found.
Hands ready.
That's okay.
You ready? Make sure now. You ready?
Parker not out there for this kickoff. This is Brain. And
Andrew Brown kicks for the Grizzlies.
Offside.
Ball bounces out at about the 23-yard line. He'll mark it at the 21.
I'll say it went out at the 21. Akron will most likely elect to have the re-kick after the 5-yard penalty, or no, they're going to take it at the 35, it looks like. That's the option they're going to go with. So it's Akron, first down, 10 to go from their own 35-yard line.
Rams elected to take the ball at the 35-yard line. Bring up the first and 10, Rams.
Come on, come on.
Now Parker is out there on defense. It's a good sign for the Grizzlies. He missed a big portion of that last offensive series after ripping off the big run on the off sweep.
Clarkson hands off to Hottinger. Hottinger tripped up by Blaine Larson. Finished off.
Hottinger will gain 4 yards.
Finished off by Andrew Brain. Hottinger picks up just short of 5 on the play. Second and a long 5 to the Rams.
Clean up. It was Larson who tripped up the ankle of Hottinger.
Clarkson hands off to Spear. Spear takes it over to about 42-yard line. Going to be marked down at 41. Gain of 2 on the play.
Ball spotted at the 41. That'll be a 2-yard gain for Spear.
Brings up a 3rd and 4 for the Rams.
On the line of scrimmage, able to dive forward for those 2 yards. So 3rd and 4 now for the Rams. It'll be a huge stop for the Grizzlies if they can get one here. Here will come flank here to the near side. And
Hottinger, the ball carrier,
Hottinger
caught in the backfield by number 44, Larry Hamilton. Help there from number 11,
yard and a half.
Andrew Brain, and also number 7, Blaine Larson.
First man in there for the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies
It'll be a 1
stop
yard
Hottinger short.
4th down and 3 for the Rams.
Bring up a 4th and 3.
Hamilton was the first in there, but about 4 other Grizzlies, including Blaine Larson, kept Hottinger from moving forward. Clarkson set up in almost a pistol set. Nobody with him. Probably a little pooch punt out
Quick
there.
kick by Jared Clarkson. Takes a nice Rams foul.
And couldn't quite get it to die.
Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Grizzlies will take over
58
around 20-yard line.
38 net. So the Grizzlies back on offense. Again, having scored on their last 2 possessions. Big stop by their defense there. 2:41 to play in this third quarter.
Come on, defense!
They face a 24-point deficit and 80 yards of green.
First and 10, Fowler from the 20-yard line. First hands off to Parker. Austin Spear with a nice tackle there. Pick up of about 4 for Parker. Brings up a second and
counter lead
6
out of
for the Grizzlies.
in the second half. Trying to get the Rams defense flowing one direction. Move it back inside of them. Second down and 6. That's Parker split all.
Burke back to pass,
Right
flipping
out
deep.
here. And again,
Number 10, the intended receiver. Ball is counted. Austin Spear on the coverage. Caught the ball but came down out of bounds. Incomplete pass brings up a third down and 6 for the Grizzlies.
Hershey, but he was out of bounds. Tight coverage by Spear. Akron was late getting a man over to the wide receiver split on this near side. So that was Parker's, and they want to make sure they know where that young man is on every play, even if he's on the sideline. He's the deep man in the set. Third down and 6 for the Grizzlies. And he'll have it
First hands off to Parker. Parker trying to get his first down yardage. It's close.
First down on the lunge. It's going to be real close. It should be first down as looks like they're going to spot the ball straddling the 30-yard line. Doesn't sound like the
official's timeout for measurement.
Sideline is enamored with the spot. Not so much the players and coaches, but could hear a divisive cry. Derisive, not divisive. I know what I mean. Don't always say it. It's going to be about a link or 2 short. So
Parker was just shy of the first down, brings up 4th and inches for the Grizzlies.
We saw the Rams jump offside several times last week on hard count. See if they go that route. They're lined up in the eye. And bad snap.
Almost snap.
Waiting to see a signal.
Rams recover. Casey Criggy with the recover of the fumble. Rams will take over, first and 10.
Shoulder problems and may have re-aggravated it. Rams take over on the bobble snap at the 31-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the Rams' 31-yard line. First and 10, Akron.
If the Grizzlies defense can blow their backs once again and force a stop.
Parks the ball carrier.
Sweep near side.
Looking to get outside.
Not be much there. Trying to drag down out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by number 1, Parker. Pickup of about 4 on the play.
It'll be a 4-yard
Clarkson
gain.
brings up a second and 6 for the Rams.
Grizzlies doing a good job of stringing out those carries when Clarkson on a straight run. But still, positive yards.
Riley Sanders, the ball carrier. A little bit of a mishandle on the snap there, but he's still up
Samber able
Rumbles
to
ahead down to the 25.
take it down to the 25. About 2 yards.
Pick up about 2 brings up 3rd and 4 for the Rams.
So 3rd down and 4. Down to the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
Hollinger the ball carrier. Hands off. Taken down by number 7.
Tackled high.
Play Larson.
The umpire
There's a flag on the play.
tackled by the headgear. Yeah, tackling the headgear.
Personal foul on the Grizzlies. Hit to the head.
Either tackling the headgear or targeting the head. I'd say I'll go half the distance from the spot. I think that's spotted at the 29, so we'll take it down inside the 15.
15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Just inside the 15, and that's where Akron will have a first down and 10
Loses the ball just inside the 15-yard line for the Rams.
in this 3rd quarter.
Brings up a 1st and 10. Akron.
So a big penalty against the Grizzlies.
Clarkson again, back to
His
pass.
left.
Tucks it up and runs.
He's going to tuck it and run and get down
Takes it inside the 10.
Grizzlies with great coverage downfield, forcing Clarkson to tuck it and run. They'll spot it at the 9. It's a gain of 6.
Gain of about 6 for Clarkson. Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Rams.
Don't have to run one.
Bring it
Not
back!
sure that the Rams have to run another play in this quarter. They do not, and elect not to, so we will head to the 4th quarter. Akron and Fowler.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, Rams lead at 38. Grizzlies 14.
Here.
Finish the deal! Blue, 4th quarter, let's go! Blue, fire up!
How much time do I have?
Less than a minute. Ready to get the 4th quarter of action underway here from Akron. And it's the Rams out in front of the Grizzlies by 24 and threatening.
Finish the deal, Blue, let's go! Let's go! Go, Blue!
All the way! Put it in, Blue!
2nd down and 4 from the 9-yard line.
Played by Hollinger with the direct snap.
And it's a direct snap to Hottinger.
Read
And
very well by the Grizzlies.
just a 1-yard gain. Middle of that Fowler defensive line. It'll be third down and a very long 3 for the Rams.
Tate Hershey with the stop for the Grizzlies. No gain for the Rams, brings up a 3rd and 4.
Hershey, the linebacker, credited with the stop. And
Clarkson
Clarkson will
back.
peel out of there.
Looking to the end zone for
Brings
Austin
one
Spears.
out and just threw one up to grab.
Austin Spears goes up and makes the catch.
Spear bailed his quarterback out for a spectacular catch. Touchdown comes at 11:16 to play in this fourth quarter. Not the smartest pass that Clarkson will ever throw, but it was a positive result. Now Clarkson will
Rams line up for the 2-point conversion.
wide to the right. Spear all alone in the backfield now.
Clarkson in motion, handoff to
again.
Clarkson.
On the slice.
Kicks it outside and
Met at the goal line.
brought down short.
By Parker, they'll say short of the goal line.
Good job,
So they'll
Blue!
hold it at a 30-point contest.
Good drive, good drive.
Rams.
11:16 left to go in the ballgame. Rams lead at 44. Grizzlies 14.
Clarkson making his way down to the 40-yard line. Set up for the kickoff.
We should be good to go. Mike's already talked to him. Am I going to have to come down there and tell you how he's calling? Yeah, no, I've got to go home and get my jersey.
Come on, Blue, don't let up!
I got mine just right.
Parker, the lone safety for the Grizzlies.
Dakota Parker deep for the Grizzlies to receive. Jerry Clarkson to kick off for the Rams.
Clarkson with his directional positional kick, trying to keep it away from Parker. And it's an onside kick. And
On the whip kick, does go 10 yards.
player, it's forced
It's
back
picked up by number
to
13.
the 37-yard line. He was corralled, blasted by Hottington.
Ball comes loose and is recovered by Larry Hamilton of the Grizzlies.
A lot of things happened on a short kickoff. That ball hit the leg of an Akron
I
Ram.
believe Levi Honaker and Austin Couch just launched the ball, knocking it back to the 30-yard line where the Grizzlies will take over. First and 10, Fowler.
His own 30-yard line. Fortunate
Let's
to
go,
have
defense!
avoided another turnover. That big hit dislodged the ball. Said it was Hottinger and Couch on a combination.
Perfect pass, looking deep. Has
Throws it up.
Larry Hamilton for a completion down at the 44-yard line. Will be marked to the side of
Right
43.
after releasing it. Plus, that's a first down. 27 yards on the play.
Big gain for the Grizzlies, brings up first and
By
10.
the time they get done spotting it, it'll be a 28-yard
The
gain.
ball will be marked at the 42-yard line.
So first and 10, Grizzlies from the Akron 42. And that's consecutive plays that Burke has been unloaded on. First on the kickoff return, and then they're showing his toughness. He's back under center. And we've got a flag.
Flag on the play.
Somebody's got too many men on the field. That's the Rams.
Rams, too many men on the field.
Tried to sneak an extra defender on.
5-yard penalty.
That'll cost them 5. Makes it first and 5 for the Grizzlies.
Remains first down.
A little harder to sneak out that extra defender in 8-man or 6-man than it is in 11.
First Makes the pass again.
He is being chased out of the
That's the pass from Derek Bosler.
By Bosler.
Pretty weak, 11. He's done it 4 times. That's the only time he can ever hit anybody.
It's going to be a 1-yard loss.
Come on, boys, 11.
Brings up a 2nd and 6.
Watch it.
Burke flushed out of the pocket by Alton Brent.
Awesome 1 on the play. 2nd down and 6 for the Grizzlies.
Did you win? Yeah. All right. Good job, Elvis.
Go, defense. Come on, go.
All right, let's push it back. Push it back.
Burke directing traffic, making sure everybody's set where he wants them. Got Parker in the backfield. He'll fake the
Handoff
handoff
to
to
number 34, Tanner Sabah.
And he'll
Wrapped up
good
by
yards.
Levi Hollinger.
Ottinger grabbed an ankle and held on
Alton
until his
Brent
teammates
and
rallied
Austin
to the
Spear
ball.
down close to the 1st yard marker, but
5-yard
short.
gain.
Brings
They're
up a
gonna
3rd down and
1.
short 1.
Gotta push it back. Move.
Come on, go.
Another instance of using Parker as the decoy. Got the Akron defense throwing away from where the play was designed to go.
Come on, defense.
Closing in on 9 minutes to play here, 4th quarter.
Handoff again. After Sabah. Sabah takes it over the 30-yard line down to about the 29.
Akron 30,
Austin Spear there with the tackle.
29.
Not before Sabah takes it in for a 1st down, 1st and 10. Grizzlies.
Grizzlies may look play action here. And the Rams will take a
Timeout. Akron.
And Coach Christensen's already almost 10 yards onto the field, making sure he gets his point across here. And we thank everyone for tuning in and joining us today. Beautiful sun-drenched day. Temperatures more associated with football season than what we experienced last Saturday. Still working on finalizing where we will be next Friday. Kind of looking like we may be in Otis for a top 8 battle in 6-man. Working on scheduling Prairie against Otis. Originally scheduled for Kit Carson at Idalia in 6-man, but as the schedule has broken, being what shapes up to be potentially better matchups, we want to get the best games possible for those of you watching at home. That's what we're looking at for next Friday. Burke on the stage.
Burke back to that, looking for number 10.
Again, if Hershey, he's dragging these guys.
Levi Hollinger on coverage. Austin Spear there to help make the tackle. Not before Tate Hershey takes it down to about the 7-yard line.
That's good enough for a 1st down.
Bringing up 1st and goal for the Grizzlies.
The way they've been running the football, the play action was available. But again, Burke hit as he released the ball. That caused it to flutter out of there. Defensive ends for the Rams. Michael Peterson and Alton Brent have been making their presence known in the Fowler backfield today.
Burke back to back.
And the delay
Bubbled up the exchange.
He's going to come out of there with it. There's a tussle. And it's Brent and Parker.
Rams recovered.
Parker came out of there with it, but they...
Ball will be spotted about the 10-yard line. Check that, about the 9-yard line.
Akron ball.
Rams will take over 1st and 10. Akron.
Another costly miscue. First and 10 for the Rams inside their own 10-yard line. 8.5 minutes on the clock.
Clarkson, the ball carrier up the middle. Just outside.
Steps out of bounds.
Out to about the 17-yard line. Pick up about 7. Forced out of bounds by Dakota Parker.
17. That's a gain of 8.
2nd and 3 for the Rams.
Only negative on the play for the Akron side is he stepped out of bounds. I would have preferred he stay in, keep the clock rolling. Instead it stopped with 8 minutes and 30 seconds. And it'll be Clarkson.
In the ball carrier.
Looking for running room on the far side, and there's none. He blasted down in the backfield. Larson, the last man off the pile.
Cameron Spa breaks into the backfield for a loss.
Your first man in.
Credited with the tackle, brings up a 3rd down.
That's a loss of 2.
Long 4, short 5.
So 3rd down and 4. Ball.
Riley Samber with the ball.
Followed around, and I think the Grizzlies may come out there with it. They have.
Was fumbled and recovered by the Grizzlies.
With the fumble recovery, Samber unable to get the handle. Dribbled it out in front of him. And the turnover right back to the
ball will be
Grizzlies.
spotted at about the 11-yard line. Check that 16-yard line.
Brings up 1st and 10.
First and
Grizzlies
10
on the Rams 16.
For the Grizzlies.
7 minutes, 29 seconds to go here in the 4th. Again, it's a 30-point difference, 44-14 in favor of Akron. Fake to the first back, give to the second. That's Sabah. And he'll get down to about the 12.
Cameron Spa, the ball carrier. Wrapped up by Garrett Bosley.
Looks like it'll be about a 3-yard gain.
Push him back.
First back to pass.
Looking into the end zone and off the fingertips.
Intended receiver was Tate Hershey.
Hershey in the back corner.
Over his head and out at the end zone, incomplete.
Great effort
Levi
by the
Hollinger
big tight
and
end.
Spear
We're
on the
able
coverage.
to bring it down. So it brings up a 3rd
They
down.
have a
and
3rd
7.
down for the Grizzlies.
Led the Grizzlies out of the huddle, took his spot over the football as the center. Burke
Again back to pass. Great catch. They get the big arm up and blocks it incomplete.
That
Brings up a 4th down for the Grizzlies.
The drop by Burke and his throw looked like he was looking for the quick slant, but I believe his receiver Hershey was looking more for the fade. Christensen just got his big paw up on it. He'll have trips to the right. Hershey.
First back to pass.
Larson.
Number 1 Parker intercepted by number 28 Ball returned it out to about the 15-yard line.
Picks the ball off at about straight turnovers in the red zone by the Grizzlies.
Ball will be spotted just past the 17-yard line. Brings up a 1st and 10. Rams.
6:36 to play. And we're still that 30-point comfort zone for the Rams.
Hurry up!
Have to hurry to get the snap off. And they beat the
Hunter, ball carrier up the middle, still on his feet.
Fighting.
Packard is there to take it down.
Almost 5. To see where the spot is, but
Number 13, Jeremy Burke. The lead tackler on that.
Burke. First man to get a hold of Hottinger, and
Hottinger picks up about 5 on the carry, brings up 2nd down.
Wrestled to the ground. Second and 5, Rams.
Clarkson hands off up the middle.
Gives to Spear.
Spear, the ball carrier.
Spear gets it up to the
Tate Hershey in on the initial hit, along with Jeremy Burke.
Burke
Spear
again
takes
in
it
on
out
the
past
tackle.
the 25-yard line.
It'll be a 3rd down and 2 for the Rams.
Brings up a 3rd, little over 2 yards.
5.5 minutes left to play. Bottom screen, see Wosler, number 28 for the Rams on the sideline, holding his low back.
Clarkson back to
Nice
pass.
communication on the play. Clarkson.
Pressure there by number 44, brings it down. Larry Hamilton credited with the sack.
He'll go down.
Dropping the Rams back down at the 15-yard line.
99, Travis Aragon in on the play. It's a big loss as the Rams move back 10 yards. 4th down and a dozen.
Hamilton's sack brings up a 4th down.
And they give credit to Hamilton on the sack.
12 yards
44-99 from the air. Still big play for the Fowler defense. 4th and a dozen. And
Clarkson with a nice punt.
punches it out of there. And they get back almost to midfield.
Going
It'll
to
be
come to rest at about the 49-yard line.
by Sampson.
Down
at the
by Braden Sampson.
49. So another drive for the Grizzlies beginning in Ram territory. Needing some quick offense. As they are down by 4 scores.
Burton, ball carrier.
Out of the shotgun.
Nice blocking
Quarterback
by the Grizzlies.
catch it back.
Pass first down marker, finally taken down by Hottinger and Spear, but not before he takes it out to the 35-yard line.
On the design run.
Gain of about 14 on the carry for Burke. Brings up a 1st and 10
momentarily until they
for the
reset those
Grizzlies.
chains. Got it just inside the 35. First down. And the clock winds at 4 minutes. Now out of the eye.
Burke back to pass again, hands off to
Sabah. He finds
Sabah. Sabah
and
through the
he'll
run.
take it inside the 20.
Tripped up initially by Derek Clarkson, finished off by Austin Spear. Again, the
That's a
chain.
16-yard gain for Cameron Sabah.
Ball will be spotted inside the 19, brings up a 1st and 10, Fowler.
Another first down. And the clock will wind again, nearing 3.5 minutes to go.
Bergkamp up again to Sabah. Sabah with room to run.
Running room.
Hartson forces him out of bounds, but not before Sabah picks up another first down.
He's got it down to about the 7. Another 12 yards.
Sabah takes it down to about the 6-yard line.
On this drive, and
brings up first and goal for the Grizzlies.
The Akron 7. No give up in these Grizzlies. True to their mascot, showing lots of fight.
Bergkamp up again to Sabah. Sabah with room to run. And it's in for a touchdown, Grizzlies.
7-yard touchdown run for Cameron Sabah. 3 minutes, 13 seconds left in the contest. So, 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And they'll fake
Burke
the
looking
same
to pass
play
for the
and
2-point conversion.
Wheel out and
Has a wide open Larry Hamilton. The conversion is good.
So that conversion makes it 44-22.
3:13 left to go in the ball game. Rams lead at 44.
Last week,
Grizzlies,
the Rams had
22.
trouble on onside kick. Grenada recovered one. And headed to a 1-score deficit late. Imagine we'll see either an onside or a hard line drive at the front line. Again, a good Akron crowd today, though their loyalties divided as both the volleyball and softball teams participating in a tournament. And we've got a flag before the kick.
Flag on the kickoff.
Offsides
on the Rams.
So that'll cost them 5 yards. Grizzlies will move it up to the 45. In the Akron Lady Rams softball team taking part in a tournament at Burlington, and the volleyball team participating in the NJC Spectacular in Sterling today.
Grizzlies will now kick off from the 45-yard line.
Have an Akron
Dakota Barker to
tournament
kick.
this season, and hopefully some Akron
Swift
softball.
kick. Bosler bounces back.
Fall on it.
Get it, coach.
Scratching and clawing at the bottom of the pile.
The Grizzlies will recover.
Ball hit an Akron man at about the
After executing a very well done onside kick,
yard line. Hit his
Grizzlies
knee,
recover
bounced
and will
right
take
up
over
flying back.
at the 47-yard line.
And the Grizzlies in business at their own 47-yard line. 3:09 to go.
3 minutes of football. Let's go, Blue. Don't quit now. Let's go.
We don't have down and distance accurate here for a little bit. We'll work on that, but more importantly, we'll tell you here.
Hands off. Again, it's Sabah. Sabah still fighting his way down. Picks up another first down yardage.
1-yard line of the Rams.
Finally brought down by a trio of Rams, Clarkson, Pottinger, and Spears.
inside the 41-yard line of the Rams.
Takes it down inside 41. Brings up a 1st and 10 Grizzlies.
Come on, guys.
Again,
The ball carrier takes it outside. Spear there to tackle and wraps him up. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Watch the holding, Whitehead.
With the spot closer to 6, brings up 2nd and 4 for the Grizzlies.
Push it back!
Short 5 to go for the Grizzlies.
Come on, guys.
Parker now the ball carrier. Takes it up the left side.
And he's got the first down.
Kept up by Riley Sandler.
Line of the Rams.
Garrett Bosler also there, but not before Parker moves the chains again. 1st and 10, Fowler. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line.
Interesting punting on in here in the next couple of plays. And give themselves a minute and a half or so. And then there's a false start.
False start on the Grizzlies will back them up.
1st and 15.
Five-yard penalty will back them up, bringing up a 1st and 15 for Fowler. First again, hands off the ball. Met is long, a little past the line by Ottinger. Rumbles forward ahead, close to the 30.
Second and a dozen from the Akron 30-yard line, 1:50 to play.
Pick up about 3 for Savah, brings up 2nd and 12 for the Grizzlies.
Play action.
First back to pass.
Right.
Good coverage downfield.
He'll dump it off to one of his ends.
Finds an open receiver in number 52.
Number 52.
Brendan Harrell.
He's got it almost to the 19. He's about a yard short of the first down. So
Pass takes it down inside the 20-yard line. Brings up about a 3rd and 1. Garrett Bosler with the tackle. Parker the ball carrier on the outside.
Has to cut it back inside. Has a crease.
Parker sets his way back and will score.
Got the touchdown.
Touchdown, Grizzlies. Officials timeout for injuries.
We have a player down. That's awesome. See, we had a couple of players down. Spear is on his feet, but looking, I believe that's Levi Hottinger.
Spear and Hottinger both shaking up on the play.
Obscured from our vision by the Fowler huddle.
Casey, you're going to have to go back to work, buddy.
Motionless since he went down. Attended to by his coaches. Moments like these that remind you that the outcome of a game in the grand scheme of things is not that important when you see a young man injured on the field. He's being helped to his feet, which he hasn't got to his feet yet. Pointing out spots in his low back. And finally up to his feet, and it's a nice
his own power.
He's being helped off. One of the Akron assistants will go out and finish helping Levi Hottinger to the sideline as Jared Clarkson helped him most of the way. And go back out to play defense on this 2-point conversion attempt.
Fowler will have first and goal from the 4-yard line. Looking to pass.
Burke as his tight end Hamilton.
Again, wide open. Larry Hamilton for the reception for a touchdown. Grizzlies.
That puts it to 14 with just 57 seconds to go. Now the emphasis on the Akron kick
2-point conversion was good.
They need to secure
Still wide open. Hamilton.
kick.
57 seconds left to go in the ball game. Rams lead at 44. Grizzlies 30.
Grizzlies with just one timeout remaining, so if the Rams can recover this, it'll be ball game.
Tyler Hottinger is deep for the Rams to receive.
And Parker kicks it right
Onside
down.
kick again.
And Bosler
Recovered and handled very nicely by Garrett Bosler.
Down at the midfield stripe. So 55 seconds to go. And Akron can run the clock out.
Ball will be spotted right at the start of the 50-yard line. First and 10, Rams.
A couple of times and we'll be done. We'll see by the formation. Akron actually lining up like they're going to run a play. It'll be a gift to
Austin Spear, the ball carrier, struggles ahead for about a gain of 5.
And after that 5-yard gain, the Grizzlies will not take the timeout. They will
Travis Aragon
play
with
hard
the
to
tackle.
the end. And one last play here from the Rams. It was whistled for play with about 34 seconds
Bring
to
up
go.
a 2nd and 5 for the Rams.
2nd down and 5, Rams. And it looks like Clarkson's going to come under center and wait to see the play clock before taking a knee. He will take the knee.
Down the ball.
And
5 seconds to go.
and counting.
And that'll do it.
And as the clock's
Final score. Rams
That
44, Fowler 30.
30. We'll step out for 1 minute before we come back to wrap things up for ourselves here. Akron High School on this Texas Media's production of Pregame football for Colorado Touchdown TV and Chance.TV.
I'll get even.
Please help us keep our complex clean and pick up your trash and dispose of it in the receptacles. The Rams will be traveling to Bellevue Christian next Saturday. Daytime kickoff, 1 o'clock.
We are back at Akron High School here in Akron, Colorado, where we have just completed a 44-30 victory by the Rams over the visiting Fowler Grizzlies. Akron happy to get the win. They'll be concerned about potential injuries that were suffered. We saw a couple of their players have to come off the field with assistance. Depth is a question mark in the eyes of Coach Christensen, and they will have to get themselves ready as they face Bellevue. At Bellevue Christian next Saturday for the Grizzlies. They'll have a lot of things to think about on that long bus trip home. Costly turnovers in the red zone, penalties at inopportune times. They made a heck of a run here late in the second half. Had to come back from a 38-point deficit. They will next take on Springfield. Springfield lost to Mahoney last night. So that'll be a contest of two teams looking to get back on the beam. For us, we step away from 8-man next week. Again, we'll have 6-man both nights, or Friday night and Saturday afternoon, looking at picking up Prairie at Otis Friday night. And I believe Saturday afternoon we have Eve and Stratton. Battle of Eagles in that one. Looking forward to that contest. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and joining us today. It was a fun contest. The final separation a little more indicative of what we were expecting. The way we got there, not so much, but that'll happen in high school football. We are ready to call it a day here from Akron, Colorado. I'm Kerry Sherman, signing off for Big Time Small Town Media here on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chasso.tv.